In this lesson, we're going to talk about what goes around your card. Now, we always make gorgeous, beautiful cards, but we never think about the envelope that wraps up our cards. We want to decorate those as well. I have a die now that is perfect for the mini card, or what I call the A1 size card, and it's perfect for the plus machine. Now, the plus machine from Sizzix has a larger opening, so it has a 9-inch opening, so this die is going to go directly through that die through that machine with no problems at all. Now, look at this adorable envelope that I have. Here's the cute front, and I've decorated it with all these dies that come in the kit, and then we're going to open it up and look at what's inside. I could add a gift card, I could add a little note, I could add a card, whatever I like. Let's put this together so you can see how it happens. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to get a piece of standard cardstock. We're going to get our big plus machine, which is such a fantastic machine. And we have one cutting pad down. We're going to lay our die down, and we don't have to worry about speed bumps too much on this machine because we have lots of space to work with. And then I'm going to get my second cutting pad, and I'm going to run this through the machine. So easy. It works the same way as our other machines, but it's just much larger. There we go. Now I have my gorgeous envelope. Now it's already scored it for me, so we're just going to go ahead and fold it on those score lines. So there's one there, and we could use a bone folder too if we wanted to. There's one there. And there's one there, and we're going to add adhesive just to the very edges. So we're just going to add a little bit of adhesive here and a little bit of adhesive here. And then we're going to fold this up just like that. That is how easy it is to make a gorgeous scalloped edged envelope. And we can close that up so you can see what it looks like. There we go. Now let's decorate it. So the first thing we want to do is we want to add some cute little dots, or we could add anything we wanted, but I also want to add some flowers. So I've added some Sizzix adhesive to the back of these, and I'm just going to drop these down anywhere I want. Cute and fun. So simple. But it's nice to decorate the card itself as well, because you know, sometimes we spend so much time, the envelope, because sometimes we spend so much time on the card, we forget about the envelope. And we don't want to put it in a boring white envelope because, you know, that doesn't really give us an idea of what's really inside. So we're just going to add these cute little pearls, as many or as little as we want. So we'll add more. Let's add a couple more here. Look how cute those are. And then we're going to make a little card to go inside, a little note card. Now all I've done is I've taken two pieces of a pattern paper and a cardstock, and I've just rounded the edges, and I'm going to add just a little bit of adhesive to the back, and I'm going to lay that down, and then I'm going to add, let's move this off to the side, then I'm going to add a little heart. Now this is the heart that I'm going to cut out. We're going to cut it out together. It says for you, but of course I don't want to have to add adhesive to the back of that. So I'm going to grab some Sizzix adhesive and add that to the back. Peel that off. Add that right to the back. Now if you have an extra piece that lays over, the easiest way to do it, if it's just that little, just fold it over so it doesn't get gunky or icky in your machine. Now we're going to put this down, and here's a fun tip. Let's get the die. We're going to use 2 dies. And the reason being is if I use just the one die, it would stay in my cardstock. So I'm going to use both dies at the same time to die cut that so I get a nice frame around it. But I noticed the last time I used this die, I did not clean it. I'm guilty, I admit it. So of course I'm going to grab my little handy dandy die brush. I'm going to roll that over, and it's going to get all the extra little pieces out. Now, why is that really important? It's really important because if I left all that trash in there, then when I run it through the die cut machine, it might not cut perfectly, and then I'd be really sad. And so I saw one more little piece, so we're going to get that guy out too. There we go. Okay, so let's lay this guy down, and then we're going to lay this one down as well. And I noticed that I don't have a magnetic platform, which is true. This one doesn't have a magnetic platform. I'm going to grab my magnetic platform. I'm going to take this one out. Don't tell anybody. I'm going to take this one out. I'm going to use the magnetic platform from my regular machine, and it works. It works in the standard plates, and the platform work in the plus machine. Perfect. Who knew, right? Well, I knew, but okay. So we're going to lay this down. We're going to lay this die down here, and now I don't have to worry about any movement or anything like that. It's gonna lay right there. Let's bring this over so you can really see it. See how it lays on there perfectly? And I can even use my fun colored cutting pads because it's smaller. Now I'm gonna run that through, so less rotations on the machine. I'm gonna run that through. So simple. And so I wanted to use that magnetic platform, so I just grabbed my other one. Now I'm gonna peel this all up, and I have all these pieces perfectly done. Now, before I take all this apart and see it's all cut, I just gotta empty it all out. Before I do that, I also need to die cut a white heart. So I'm gonna grab this and get that die again, just the outside die. I'm gonna grab that. Then I'm going to run that through the machine. Oops, let's get a smaller one. Less rotations, makes it faster. And I can even go trickier. Look at this, showing you all my secrets. I'm gonna run it through this way. That means even less rotations, because I wanna craft and I wanna have fun. Okay, so now we have our heart, and we're gonna add our piece right on top, just like that. See how it perfectly lines up because it's the same die, and we're gonna lay that down there. Then let's add a little bit of foam tape to the back so we can really pop that baby up. Just one little piece is all we really need. There we go. And then we're gonna add this to this guy right here, and I see I got that a little off, so we can probably peel that up and try that again. Look at that. It's not permanent for a little while, so we have time to kind of move it around and fix that a little bit. Then, let's see, we need to add a couple more little flowers. So I have a little bit of flowers here. So let's add, oh, we'll cover up that little spot where I didn't get it perfectly on there. Look at that. No one will be the wiser. There's no mistakes in crafting. It's just more fun, more creativity. So we're gonna add that right there. And then we are going to decorate the front of our envelope because we even decorated the front. Now this is not necessarily one I would mail to a friend. It'd probably be one that I would give in person. So I'm going to put this over here, grab this over here, add this inside. Now we're gonna decorate the front. So I've already die cut hello, and let's find hello. Where is it? It's hiding from me. Oh, here it is. So we've added hello. We're gonna put that in the return address, because if we're giving it in person, we don't need to do that. Then, for fun, we have this little address label, and it has this little cutout here. That little cutout does not cut. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get some cardstock, lay that down, and again, I'm gonna continue to use my magnetic platform. Now I have lots of different options to drop in here. So I could cut out a heart if I wanted to. I could cut out a bee. I could cut out this flower or that flower. I could cut out a snail, because snail mail, get it? I'm gonna cut out the heart. So I'm gonna drop that right there. Isn't that cute? And I'm gonna line that up so get it right where it goes. There we go, and we're gonna run that through. So easy. But how fun to have different options for that label. I could put different pieces in there, and if I didn't want to do any piece, I wouldn't have to. So now you'll see as I pull that over, that little heart has been cut out. So I'm gonna add that. Now, just for extra fun, because I could just leave it just like that and have the blue show below it, it would be really fun to have gray show behind it. So I'm gonna grab that and add a little bit of gray behind that, so that heart really pops off the envelope. Add this one right there. Look at that. See how that really pops off? And then just for fun, I'm gonna add a little stamp. I've done the same technique, and I'm gonna add the little pink behind it. And this again comes in the kit, so that's really fun. So there's our little faux stamp, and then we have this one with the little flower cut out. We're gonna add this piece. And look at how fun this envelope is. So adorable. Hello. I could even write my friend's name there, write Mary on there or whatever I wanted. Here I have my envelope, and then I'm going to open it up, and there's my cute little note card. Thank you so much for joining me with this class of all these fun, wonderful techniques. I hope you were inspired to create even more creations using your dies and taking them to the next level. Now you can find all of these products and even more fun videos at Scrapbook.com right here, so check them out.